I'm going to talk about is called Doceri. And close it again. This is what it looks like. It's a free app. It's probably my favorite screen sharing app. And you can use it, not screen sharing, but white screen and broadcasting. You could do this both ways. You could do this in real time with your class, like we were talking about, if you're on Zoom doing or Google Meet, having a live meeting with them. Or you could also create tutorials and things for your students. Notice I can just use, I have different backgrounds. I'm going to click my backgrounds here. Let's see, patterns. I have just going to go through some different backgrounds that are available here. I have different maps. I have graph paper. I have let's see. I have a graph. I have a music staff. So it has a lot of these backgrounds that are already built in. There's a map of the United States, for instance, and so you can go in there. You can also create your own custom background. So I'm just going to remove that and just go to a plain whiteboard. I also have, I think there's a blackboard looking one, a blackboard chalk. And then I can also upload my own image from my photo library. So you'd have to have it saved as an image on your iPad, but you can do it from your camera or your photo. So you could bring in like the same, like the parts of the flower that I had before. Then over here, you have all these tools. Can you see my toolbar at the top?
Yes.
Okay, so you're good. You're able to see that. So I can, I've got a whole bunch of different pens, types. I can do different widths. I can do different colors. There's just so many ways. This is a line tool that I'm using right now that creates straight lines for me. It's different shape tools. Then also, so I can write, I can annotate. There's an edit undo, or I can clear this slide at the whole time. I can erase all my strokes. And once I've created, I can create as many slides as I want. Down here, I also there's a wrist guard. So if I have my iPad propped up now, but if you had it down, sometimes how you write on an iPad, your hand gets in the way. This kind of guards your wrist right there. So again, it's just another really nice, I'm just going to go back here and get my regular pen. If I was going to do a math problem, probably would want a lighter color here, white chalk, a math problem with my class, and be demonstrating how to do that. It just makes a really nice way for me to show it to my class. I could record it. So I have a record button here on the upper left, and I could start the recording. I can pause it. Oops, I can pause it at any time. I don't know why that. I saved that instead, sorry. Here's the one I was just working on. Hit record, start recording. I don't know why it's doing that, but.
I wonder if it's because we're presenting in a different right now.
Maybe that's right, but you can record it. So I would be recording that. That's what I'd be using if I was just creating a presentation for my class. So get on there, play with it. There's tons. If you go here to, there's sample projects. So you could go in and look just at some different ideas of different ways people have used it, kind of get your mind going on how that could be created. So are there any questions on that? That's called Doceri. Again, it's a free app, and it just has a lot more capabilities to it than some of the other simpler apps that we showed you. But again, it's only free on the iPad. You have to pay. There is a desktop version, but that is a paid version. I do believe they have a 30-day free trial if you wanted to use the free version, but the iPad version